Hi friends, this is Manish Khanna. Today I'm going to be showing you an eggless pistachio berry cake. It's a travel cake and it has a filling in the center and it's frosted on top. It keeps well for a few days and it is super scrumptious to eat, and I'm sure you're going to love it. And the best thing is it's eggless. So let's get started. For the pista berry cake, we will be using flour, milk, buttermilk, dairy cream. We have vinegar, curd, baking powder, baking soda. We have sugar, vanilla essence, butter. This butter I will be melting, and I have pistachio. We will be using some blueberry filling for the filling of the cake inside. I will take the flour. To that I will add the baking soda and the baking powder, and I will just mix it around so that it is well mixed. Next I will take the melted butter in a bowl. To this I will add the sugar, the curd, the buttermilk, the milk, the cream, the vanilla essence and the vinegar, and I will mix this till it is a smooth emulsion. Once it has formed a smooth emulsion, I will add the flour and just mix it. We do not need to overwork it. We just want it to be smooth. Once I have the batter which is smooth, I will take the green pistachio and put it inside. Once this is mixed, our batter is ready and we will put it into the tin to bake. For this cake, I am using a travel cake tin, which basically has this rod and it has this indent which goes through and through. So we grease the rod and we put it inside. Once this is done, I will put the batter into this tin. And it will be ready to bake in a 180 degrees oven for about 25 to 30 minutes. Once we put the batter inside, just level it out so that it is smooth, and make sure that the batter should come above the pipe, not below the pipe, otherwise you will not get a proper hole in the center to do your filling. Once this is done, it is ready to go into the oven. This sponge has baked and it has come out of the oven. At this moment, to unmold, I will take the tube and I will twist it slightly so as to loosen it from the cake, and we will slowly pull this out. Once I have done that, I will unmold the cake. It has beautifully unmolded, and as you can see, it has a hollow center which we will be filling with blueberry compote now. Now that the sponge has cooled down, we will do the filling. Now normally there is one technique that I do to avoid the seepage of the filling, is normally at the beginning I put in a little buttercream and level it with the knife so that when I put the filling, it does not ooze out. So once I've done that on one side, on the other side I will I have put the blueberry filling in the paper bag I've made, and I will fill this inside this. As you can see, I have finished filling the blueberry, and then I will just again close this on this side with a little buttercream so that it doesn't come out from either side. I have put the buttercream again on this side and I'm just closing that out. And now we will be glazing this cake. We will be making the icing to put on top, which is a glaze icing. It's a lemon flavored glaze icing for which we will be taking icing sugar, lemon juice and lemon rind. First I will put the lemon rind into the icing sugar. Then I will be putting in the lemon juice and just move this till we get a pasty and smooth icing. Now as you can see, this is the consistency of the icing. It's a little free flowing like a batter. Now the icing is ready. We will take the cake and pour this on top of the cake. The cake is here and I am putting the icing on top. This icing is a little flowing consistency. It will spread on its own. You just take it till the side, cover the top and let it drip on the side. Now once this is done, it will drip on the side and fall down, and it will also in some time dry out and crystallize and form like a smooth surfaced icing. While the icing is still wet and setting, I will take a few of the pistachio pieces and I will put it on top. Put it while the icing is still wet. Once it dries out and when you put this on top, it will not stick to the icing and it will just slide off when you move it around. So now as you see, the icing is still wet and I have put these pistachio pieces on top. Now if you want to give a little color, which is totally optional, you can take a little rose petals or glazed cherries and also use that to add a little color to your cake. I have some rose petals with me which I am using to put on top. Half an hour so that the icing is fully set. Now as you can see, this icing has dried out. It's not sticking and it is ready to be devoured. So you just cut it. As you see, my knife is just sliding through this cake. It is super yummy, super soft, and as you see, this cake is divine. As you see, the crumb is superb, it is soft and it is amazing.
सब्सक्राइब कीजिए हमारे चैनल को और प्रेस कीजिए बेल आइकन ताकि हम लाते रहें आपके लिए सिंपल बेकिंग रेसिपीज।